Hello, my munchkins, and happy Friday to you all. Well, we made it through another week. And if you're looking at me, then, we made it. We made it. We made it. We made it to another week. You know, people in Ukraine, many of them has lost their lives. And not only in Ukraine, there are other wars that's raging in the world other than Ukraine. So just for us to be here on a Friday, and for some of us it's Shabbos, so we like to say Shabbos to some of you, and just happy Friday to the rest. With that being said, I've been thinking about what I'm going to talk about today, and so what I decided to talk about is this. The first thing I really want to talk about Kanye. Well, I don't want to say Kanye. I want to say Ye, Kim, and Pete. I said to myself, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about Kim. I'm not going to talk about Pete. I'm just not going to do it. Now, I don't want to be no safety guard of the moral police. But I don't know what's going on. Now, I'm a very spiritual person because I grew up on eating the Bible. So a lot of things I say come out spiritual. That's why the old crone, she's always spiritual. And even though she stumbles over some of the things she says, that's not my fault because I don't study the Bible like I used to. So if I were to start studying, then I would be talking Bible. And no, I think I'm done with that. However, like I said, that's one of the greatest books, and I love it. And it's back to what I'm saying about Kim and Kanye and Pete. I don't want to make myself to be so self-righteous. But when was it ever appropriate for a woman that's not even divorced to have an open relationship with a male? Forget about the male is, 12, 13, 14 years younger than she? Forget about that. Let's just put that on the back burner. When has that became appropriate? I'm really just looking at, and I'm not judging. I'm saying, don't you think it's a little something weird that the world, not the world, the United, when I think of the world, I think about the United States. That lets you know how big my world is. But the United States, half of the United States is like, rah, 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 I'm for this, that's right. And I'm like, have I lost my mind? I find myself questioning my sanity. Okay, you don't want the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not commit adultery. You don't want that. But yet, just a few years ago, Nene was saying to Kim, close your legs to married men. What about keep your wing and your ding for married women? It's such a demoralizing, who am I to judge? I'm just saying, because they are world figures. It's heart-wrenching when they come on, or I heard he said that, or she said this, my heart literally break. Because that is the pulse of relationships of America. Now, okay, it looks like I'm more on Kanye's side. Honestly, I feel like I gotta be. Because it feels like everybody feels like he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He deserves to get what he gets. And all of these shenanigans. I guess because he is so rich that he can't feel, and whatever, she's so rich too, but because somehow or another she has woven herself into the fabric of black people, and so much that we don't mind that she portray us now. Now that we're fashionable, now that being black is it, or being my color, or being the color of my daughter, and having that good old hair. Oh, okay, I shouldn't say good hair, but okay, I don't want to go on a tangent. But my point is, now that that's in, and then I hear, he gets what he gets. That's what he get for marrying outside his race. Okay, that's what he gets. But my question to you is, what does she get? What does she get? Before she would, I'm gagging. And not in a good way. When does this become okay? When everybody felt like, just with Portia alone, with the man that she had an affair with, but it's okay for Kim? It's okay for Kim to have 4 children. Not 1, not 2. Because it ain't no need me saying 3, right? So not 1 or 2, but 4 children. And that's okay. That's okay. Because half of America is like, woo, woo. And I'm like, I'm outraged. It don't even matter at this point who is right and who is wrong. They're both are set as role models. This woman just said, get your fucking ass up and work. If that didn't come from a bit of Betty, I'm clueless. Her life is bitter. And I don't even know if anybody picked up on this. But if I'm saying something and you've heard this before, then we're in sync in the harmony in the universe. Because it must meant for me to say it. I never ever said anything about her mother. And I never said anything about her father. But clearly, those girls saw some things and experienced some things in that house. I just gotta be real. This is my universe. I'm home in my den, and I can say what I think. This is all allegedly. My opinion. Who turned them out? Who pimped them out to love black men? Forget about that. Black meat. Who taught them that? I just heard today that the mother was trying to pick up on Steve Harvey back in 2019. I always heard the stories about her and OJ. But I don't give into nothing. But what kind of curse is on that family that the first husband she had that I know of died of cancer, and the second one turned into a female? Talk to me. And just about, I can't say every, but just about every person that left them has left them messed up in some capacity. I'm telling you. Okay, they may not be witches, and I'm going to say it. Their family, there's some kind of womany, some kind of stuff. Somebody done put a hex or voodoo on them women, and I'm telling you, it's a curse in that family. And if you know what I know, you better know who you are. You better be careful about where you lay your seed. and thinking of seed. Another thing, when I was brought up, and this, let me just put a seal on this, and you can hate me, love me, whatever. This is my opinion. As far as I know, you can't get pregnant unless you have a male seed. And once that male seed fertilizes that woman's egg, that becomes the seed of a male. So if the male is black, then that's a black child. Part white because the mother nurtured it. Fed it what she fed it, ate what she ate. It slept when she was sleeping or up. It heard what she heard. Come on now. It thinks what she thinks. So they become one in utero. But without that male seed, there is no baby. Point blank, period. So it's like, down that now he don't have no black baby. If a black man have a baby by any other race other than a black American race, it is a big part of what that baby is. Now for you new baby not baby boomers, baby loomers or baby bloomers or baby techlets or baby wise, baby knows everything. When I was coming up, it was a percentage of how much black, and it was considered, it was considered if you had 1% black, you were considered all black. Point blank, period. And that's why you had a lot of people crossing over that could get away with it. You see, I'm telling you, for Kim and Kanye, I just hate to go on about it, but I'm getting ready to end it with them. I have to say this. Isn't it a shame such a love must end? How is it that two people who laugh together, who love together, sometimes end up apart? Tell me how that is. Think about that. This is sad to me. Because at the end, they got 4 children. One child will take after the mother. One will, and one will have the prognosis of the father. Because mental ailments run every 2 to 3 people. And that's DNA. And there is so many things that her, can I say it? And I mean it in an endearing way. Her lily white mind don't even know what it's like to be black. Because the one thing your children are, they caramel, baby, and put them in the sun. Okay? Kanye is all over those kids. And as for Pete, the meat, I feel like she robbed the cradle of an infidel. He's a young boy, just entering into his manhood. What, he was 26, 27 when you seduced him? What's going to become of him when you don't want him no more? Clearly, he's fragile. Can you imagine his mother? If he was my son, I would be. You kidding me, right? You joke, what? What? I would be mortified. And he's still married? Did I be scared that he'd harm you? I wouldn't know. I'm just a white mom living in suburbia, somewhere in New York. I would be mortified for my son. This is outrageous. And they flaunt it. And I saw a picture of their little girl. I can't think of her name. The oldest one.
North.
north. North headed where? To disaster. Straight forward. I saw her with a black face, smudged black lipstick, eyes. What is she, 10? 8, 7? I don't even know. And that's okay with her mother. Her mother is grooming her. Grooming her to make money. And the saddest part, they don't even need it. So yes, I do agree with Kanye with that. He have a right. It is terrible that the fathers have to pay all this money, take care of unwanted babies and wanted babies, but they don't have no say. That's god awful. And we know how women are. They play tricks and hold the baby back from men that really want to see their kids until the kids get upsized of some age and start giving them problems. Now they want to track the father down. Or better yet, pawn it on some other man. Is that what Kim going to do? You know what? I'm going to say it. Welcome to the real world to all of you want to have black men. Welcome. Now you know. Hey, now you know what it's like. Ooh, not all black men are bad. I'm just saying, I'd like to meet one. I'm just saying. Not all black men are bad. But if you had to look at YouTube and the television and movies, you'd be like, oh my God. You wouldn't even know. It's a jungle out here. I wonder how we keep from going under. Okay, that's an old rapper. But anyway, on with it. Another thing that I have a problem with is there some kind of secret society that everyone is blackballing Meg Thee Stallion? Meg, what you do? I heard that even Beyonce dropped her from what, posting? That seemed like some Illuminati. All of them, all the great people just dropped her. And it's so funny because I had said previously that the way that they're going to deal with people is going to be a whole lot different. And this is a way, I don't know. Because whatever some of these are big wigs, and whatever they say, they could ruin you. If Beyonce tried to say stop, or Nicki's, or whoever, and they all get together, see, that's some secret society right there. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's real, and I don't know what it's about, but I'm just saying for me, that sounds like some secret society. And I haven't heard anything about Meg. That's right, Meg. Be quiet. Chill. Don't say nothing. Don't give them nothing to talk about. Keep your head down. Stay humble, girl. Whatever is going on. Either you done did something or you didn't do something. It's one or the other.
Or both.
Okay. Or Baby Crone said, or both. So whatever it is, sis, I hope you come out this thing walking on your right and your left foot, okay? I wish you nothing but the best in that. And I hope whatever this is, it just blow over like a bad storm in your life. My next thing that I want to talk about is Wendy Williams. I know that you all love Wendy. Y'all love her. You love to hate her. She's the person you love to hate. You love her because she gives you somebody to hate. You love watching her fall. You love watching her get drunk on TV or high. You love the little awkward clothes she wears. You look at her feet and see what she wearing, how bad they are. You love to just look at her. That's what I think. You just love looking at her. So you don't feel bad. And then, come on, Wendy. Give us that gossip, girl. And she falling apart. Now, come on. You know and I know. Come on. Out of love for a sister, she needs to sit down. She needs to be thinking about retiring. She's in some legalness where somebody don't even think she's competent to get her money. And she's going to come back and say, I'm coming back for my show. When she already know that that slot has been taken. And you all going to really believe, that's right, Wendy, she sound fine to me. What would Wendy say about that? Wendy would say something like, doo-doo, doo-doo, or cuckoo. What she used to say, she would always say something who she would think whose elevator didn't always go up to the top. Come on. Out of all the things she could talk about, I'm coming back to my show. And I don't even think they showed her face. And when she's on the video, I can just feel myself being amped. Like, yeah, guys, like I felt like I was on a little speed. Just listen to her. You just feel like, and they give you a false sense of everything is good. Everything is fine. Just listen. With no, look, guys, I'm really sorry. If it was me and I was in my right frame of mind, and this has happened, y'all haven't heard a word from me in months, and they done said this about me, that about me. You done saw me doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You done heard about what's going on where I work. You think I'm going to come? No. You know how I'm going to come on? Humble. Guys, look. I've been going through something. And I know that the show Sherry has the show. And I wish her nothing but the best, guys. Come on, welcome her. I'm getting better every day. And I do have something in the works. Look out for it. That's what you do. That's how you handle that. Fill in the blanks with your own word. That was off the cuff. That's what you do. You don't come in and out of the clear blue skies acting like you're on speed, sound like you're on speed, talking about, and I'll be back. Yeah. And then you have people running around. She's back. She's okay. She's still, when I get everything right with Fells, but that's the only thing I want my money. If that sounds normal to you, between her and Kanye, this is what I have to say to Wendy. You have to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, Kanye. Know when to walk away and know when to run. That's what I sing to them. They need to know when to get out of stuff. They need to know when to say enough is enough. It's not about me anymore. Wendy, it's about my son. Kim and Kanye, it's about our children. We hate each other, but we're going to have to learn to love each other for our children. And no matter how much you try to hide from children, they have that sixth sense. They know. It's a hormone. They know mommy's sleeping with another man. They can smell the scent on you. They may not know what it is, but they'll know. You'll find them pushing you away or something. You could take a shower, but it's a scent. Remember, you done carried them. And they know your scent, and they know your scent with daddy. And though they can't verbalize it, but they hear you internally. I'm saying, for me, this is a time where, I have nothing but prayers, because it is heart-wrenching to see Kanye and Kim, to fall apart on TV or on the media and YouTube, wherever, in a newspaper, in magazines. They everywhere, and they are the poster family. And they are, for what many have hidden for years. That's living a life like that. Some people live a life like that, and there is nowhere to go. They don't have millions of dollars or billions of dollars where they can hide. They are stuck. They are people who sleep in the same apartment and haven't had intimacy in years. And there are people that would just do anything just to have love. And this is what they show us as the poster for the family of America. This is what the world sees. It is sad and it's pathetic. But unfortunately, that's what's happening in most people's homes. No more charades, no more fake. This is the real deal. And like I said, this is going on in rich people families. They're letting you know this is in $1 billion household, over $1 billion household. This is what's happening. They don't even know how to fight. They have to bring their fight to the media. They spill their business. While they spill their business, their children are shrieking within horror of themselves, not understanding the emotions that's going on. But they know mommy isn't happy and daddy isn't happy. So for me, shame on both of them. And as for Wendy, shame on you for not knowing when to let go. You're just starting to look like a bitter Susie. Kim a bitter Betty, and you a bitter Susie. If Sherry fall, let her fall. Go do a podcast. You'll be brilliant at it. Go back to TV. You could do it at home. You don't have to be seen. You could sit there and you could eat your pickles and your caviar and burp. Oh my God, you could be a real live Howard Stern, female. I would love it. When I'm on the road, I would just turn you on and just eat you up as you gossip about life. And when you tell us the serious things, you can have somebody come in and give us the news, but you just keep us and talk about people all you want. Call them dirty baskets. Oh, baskets. So there you go. My profanity. Call them dirty bastards. Call them stink asses. Whatever. It would just be so lovely. Frankly, Wendy, I don't want to see you on TV. And let me tell you why. I don't want to see you not be able to come to work. I don't want to be stressed. I know you think it's about you, but every time you don't come to work, I feel stressed out. How? Because I worry about you. Because you became a part of my routine. You who I come to look to when there's nothing to do, I'm bored. Wendy. So when you fall out or you faint, it rubs me. Remember, we're energy. We're all connected. No, you don't know me and I don't know you, but spiritually you know me because I'm one of your fans. And as a secret fan, I'm saying to you, stop. I don't want to see your ankles. I don't want to see you walk around in them god-awful sneakers. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm saying this out of love. Every day I see you wear those sneakers and you have on a skirt, I always say, why don't she wear pants? And I'm not saying it because of your situation. My mother had your situation. Worse than you. But I'm saying it's just, I got to look at that. And how you hobble or mess up or stumble or stammer. And your guy, I can't think of his name. What's his name? The light-skinned brother. He know who he is. Help you out. And how you just lean on Suzanne. Or accidentally throw her a hurl of an insult that I feel and go, oh my God, Wendy. And they say the sweet Suzanne, she's so sweet. And you could tell her to do something and she'll put on that role of oath, you know. And she'll take the laugh, like she'll take it and she'll do something awkward. And I feel embarrassed for her. And I'm not saying that she doesn't feel embarrassed, but she exudes excellence. She take what Wendy say. She may give a little bit, but she shake that off and she'll keep it moving. Wow. It's like I'll be your sidekick, but it ain't cool. And I love how her husband just, how they give each other that look like I got your boots. It must be awesome to go to work with your husband every day. To know he can't cheat. Because you right there. And who he know, you know. And when you come home, you're probably beat and tired. And you're probably both saying the one thing we don't want to talk about. If it ain't about money, we're not talking about the job. Because you both get it. And you get to spend the time with your kids. It just seemed like to me that Suzanne have a fun home. I mean, it may not be, but it just seemed fun to me. And I don't like the way Wendy do her at times. I literally feel embarrassed. And as I'm still trying to think of the guy, as good as I know his name, it just escaped me. But I could remember Suzanne because she plays the buffoon. And for that, I remember her name. Because so many times I've seen her play something or play something off or, you know, and she give you that. And I adore her. So, who else? I want to talk about Candy and the Gang. As far as Candy and the Gang goes, look. It's only been on 2 episodes. This 3rd episode is going to really give you a chance to really let you know. You got to give it, I think it's got 10 episodes. I really think that it's good though. Because it's not dealing with housewives. It's dealing with something totally different. I mean, surely we can enjoy something that's different. Let's see how she gonna make it different. I want to know what it's like to work with a bunch of gay men. I mean, she's got a lot of gays in there. She's shining the light on gay men. She's shining the light on somebody that's a dancer. Ooh, I would love to see who she is. I want to know more about her. I find her fascinating. She just reminds me of a Portia. It's her. And the drill sergeant, what's his name? Philip? I remember his name. I say to myself, is he really hard like that? But when he said to that guy, I can't think of his name, the one that's working downstairs in the hole. He says, oh, you came over here to, no, that's another one. He said he want to talk to him. So, you know, this light-skinned brother going to let him talk to him. The one with the curly hair, the one that they all love. And he goes to talk to him, and something about, he says, you get my mental? He said, I don't know. What did he say? I don't know about my mental. Well, I could have fell out. I don't know about where my mental is.
It just goes.
It just go. Yeah, my mental just go. And the guy looked at him, and he looked at the guy like, and that guy looked like he saw an alien. Well, that was funny to me. It was funny. It was so funny to see, I don't know what to call her, Aunt Bertha, what's her name? And her daughter, when she was going to, when Candy Aunt, the other one, what's her name? Mm-hmm. I don't know their names yet. Anyway, she's standing up there like this. They was ready to throw down. And Candy said to the woman, I think she said, what, you're 70 something or 8? I was like 80, whatever. It was staggering. And this woman, she looked old. She didn't look as old as the other one. They about to rumble. I'm like, see, come on, guys. You didn't think I was good. Give it a chance. I mean, look about the love affair. And Philip is gay? What? What? And that guy he's with, it don't even seem real. It just seemed like he just showing him off. He just dared to be on TV. You could tell he was like, he just seemed, But Philip looked like he can lay though. I'm not talking about no pipe. I'm just saying. And when the other guy that had the thing where, when he said he wear it to pay, even he said something about him sexual. Philip, ooh, sexual thing. I was really surprised to see that he was gay because of his drill sergeant ways. But he gonna have to be lax though, bro. You know, you was, no, bro. You ain't gonna be able to keep no workers like that. You know, you talking to people like that, bro, you gonna catch a fade. You hear me, bro? I mean, come on, Candy. I mean, Todd, come on now. You can't have people talking to you like that. Now, I understand when he told the girl go home. That was pretty ignorant for her to come from the hole downstairs. That hole, it looked like from my point of view, to go upstairs and stand right there and start talking loudly to the other girl. Like, don't you know you filming? Don't you know the film on you? Don't you know he's there? He can see you. He right there. And she's like, I don't care. She knows she want that job. Especially now that she knows she's going to be on TV. Let the world get to see her. So please, I'm telling you, give it another episode or two. I just think that it's just different. And sometimes people don't like difference. And when something is starting, it's a new thing. It's something is beginning. Beginnings are hard. Give it a chance. Let's see what Candy gonna bring. So if you get to hear this, Candy, woo woo. The crone, me, well, I'm saying this wrong. My daughter, the crone, and myself, we enjoy your show. Keep it coming, Candy. We wish you the best. Peace to you. Now, my last topic that I wanted to talk about, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now, this is my own opinion. Now that no longer is Jay-Z the number one richest man or the world, that is, I wonder how long it's going to stay that way. Anyway. So, what that led me to believe, this is my own opinion, and I'm not trying to be the old crone. She'll be coming in tomorrow. What I want to say is I truly believe that Beyonce and Jay-Z are going to try to make a phenomenal comeback, like something they planning. I don't know. This is just what I feel within myself. They are planning something that's so big and so monumental. This is what I believe. My mind is saying within the next year or so, when this COVID thing really, really dies down, they are working on something so monumental that Beyonce will become the richest female in the world. Over like the raps and R&B, that rich, not, but the richest. What is the word? The richest singer, the richest R&B, rap, because she does rap. R&B, you don't think she rap?
No, she has her
rap.
moments.
I like the way she rap. You know, her rap and singing. She's definitely avant-garde. But I'm saying her rapping, her singing, and all of that. She definitely for the times. And yeah, I think she's going to become the richest woman in the United States, the world. And I think she's going to supersede Kanye. I really do, because this woman is really, really powerful. And I think that we're going to start seeing more and more about how big she really is in the coming months. And it just seems like to me, to be a part of her record label, if she takes you, my God, if she gonna take you, then that means she see potential and that she sees money in you. Because I look at what she did with Chloe. So, and then the other, I mean, I don't know who's working with her, and her music is still phenomenal. So, even though she's with her husband and they are part of the Illuminati, and yes, he's a part of the Illuminati, and I know that she's probably a part of some secret society. I know that for a fact because it's all in her video. Again, my only thing is I wish I understood what it all means. So, with that being said, I don't know if I have anything else to say. Did I cover everything? Let me think. Oh, yes. Before I go, I know I said that I didn't want to do any reading. And I was like, I'm not doing any reading. But out of my nosiness, this ain't nothing but nosiness, I really wanted to take a card out. Bear with me. My nosiness. I want to see, I'm going to just run 3 cards, past, present, and future. I just want to run something for Kanye and Kim real fast. Just something to look at. Old cards, old cards. What spiritual will you represent them both? How should I do it? 1 for Kanye and 1 for Kim. I will do so. All right. But this will represent both of them. Well, now they were both separate, but now they're one. They are no longer one, so they are separate. So I see the Queen. I see the 11 for Justice, and I see the Fool. Oh, how fitting. Now I always shuffle my cards. Let me tell you. I know you can't see it, but let me hold it up. That represent Kim. That's Justice. And this is Kanye, the Fool. Now, when you see the Fool card, don't be fooled by the Fool. The Fool was a beginning. The Fool is like, I'm on a journey. I'm on a fool's journey. The Fool is not foolish. The Fool is venturous, willing to open their minds to try new things, to jump off ledges because they don't fear death. They don't know of death. They haven't been written on as of yet. So I'm going to pull out cards. And I'm going to pull out, I know I said I wasn't going to read, but I do want you to know my reading now will be more of a spiritual undertone. I call myself a spiritual reader, and a spiritual reader I will be. I think this is good. I'm going to cut and cut. I normally don't do it because I'm reading for 2 people. You know, here is the back. Ace of Wands. Ooh, never doing. Haven't done it in a long time, but anyway, you know, it's Ace of Wands. So let me go here. I got larger cards so you can see them, and simpler cards so you can understand them. This one is this card right here, this card, because I put Kanye on the left, so this represents Kanye, and I put Kim on the right, and this represents Kim. This is Kim to my left, this is Kanye to my right. So you have Justice, and you have the Fool. You have the 2 of Clubs. You have the 6 Swords. Thank you. That's a pair. Now that's the past. That's like a recent past. Now we got the present. And I'm just taking them out. So what we have, I don't do upside down. God knows we don't want that. We have the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. That represent Kanye because he's to the left of the heart. And now this is going to represent Kim. Now, in the present, like in the near future, so you got your past, you got your past. I like to put my present. I like my past, my present. This is the near future. There we go. I haven't done it in a long time. Now for the future, I'm going to reshuffle a little. Normally, I would go for different cards. And I'm going to tell you what I see, what jumped in my head. And even though it may not be real, I'm just going to tell you what I saw in the spirit realm just as I looked at this card. I was looking at this card and I was saying, I wonder what this card means. I mean, this card means a lot of things. But let me tell you first of all, just so you understand what I mean. Without me really looking at it, this card is a number 6. So this let me know that all is well for some people. All is well. I got plenty to give away. But because this is about Kanye and Kim, I'm going to make this about someone feeding. And it just seems like to me, in this relationship, I just see it, and I could be wrong. There's going to be some favoritism among the kids. I'm not talking about like favoritism, like they're going to be like mistreated like that, where she will favor one or 2 more than she favor the other. I just saw that in my spirit, seeing one receiving more from mommy than the other, or one receiving more from daddy than the other. I hope you can see that. That's what popped in my spirit. And because it's a 6, it lets me know that this is something that has been going on. This is something that they do. It's just the way it is. And so much so, it's not even noticeable. But the one kids that's missing, they're the main ones who feel the rejection and feeling unloved and feel like they were lacked because they were in the middle. Or they didn't get enough of daddy's love, or they didn't give enough of mommy's love, or maybe mommy got married again and the man didn't love it. This is a whole hot mess. So anyway, this is Kanye, and what I see with Kanye, I see Kanye is still holding on to his wife and family, looking out in the future for a future. He's still in denial. Here I see Kim saying, look, I just want to get the hell away. She's like, I'm leaving away from this mucky, wavy water, and she just want to get away. Okay? Here I see this is Kanye. with the firmness of it, the firm hand, because this is on his side. So this is the male who sees everything that's going on, that's want to scream about it, who want to say this is not right. You supposed to stand for justice. This is so unfair what you doing. What is she doing? Holding back my kids. As of what I see in this card, favoring one kid over the other, doing more for one. None of them really lack in a way that we could ever understand. But I assure you, there is a division that a mother could do, that she could show her kids, that she could take all of you out and spend the money on all of you. You all spend the same amount. You go to our closets, we all have the same amount of everything. She let you pick your thing, I pick mine. But there is an undercurrent where you know mommy favored this person more than you. And I see this is what is occurring in that household or will occur. There is children that's divided. One, it's so strong on me. One is more, they're favored, the kids are split. One is more favored by one or two, however it's split, than the other. And in the middle, the oldest girl act out. Then, for the father, I see the moon. Now, when you see the moon, sometimes, you think it's dark, it's scary. But you know what? It's really time to go through the gates. Let it go. It's time for you to move on. You've been brooding here long enough. It's time to go on. It's time to move on ahead. It's time to see the future. You don't have to stay in the dark. Come on out. It's time for you to go on with your life. Put it behind you. And this is Kim. She's relishing in here's justice again. She feels like justice has been served. She is so relieved to be away from him. She is so relieved to be away. I should have just named this the Kim and Kanye hour, but nevertheless, as you know, I just had something for them because I really don't like it when couples break up. However, now let me give you another overall reading of the cards. The overall reading that I see two people, they had a lot of heat, they had things in common. And they had a lot of passion. And there was genuine love with them. But because of who Kanye is and how he do things, it is something that she finds unforgivable for now. And I guess maybe as time go on, money can only hide so much. Because as time go on, you're going to need the father for your kids. I assure you, one of your kids are going to have the prognosis of his father. And one of the kids is going to be like you, the mother. And there will be two kids scrapping and fighting. I'm telling you, I see it. So if you know what I know, let that man see his kids. Work it out. And I know you would Pete, because he could take you in those places where Kanye took you as far as he could. So Pete could take you other places. But remember, you're going to be dealing with a whole nother set of kind of women. Okay? That's my opinion. I have no facts. But I just see that Kim feel justice was done. Kanye feel like he got a bad deal out of it. However, the bottom line is Kanye needs to stop. He needs to let it go. He needs to come to his end. And most of all right now, Kanye, if you ever hear this, if you know somebody and you're a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend and of a friend of that friend of a friend that knows Kanye, get the word and pass it forward and tell Kanye that this is a full moon. It's time to stop. It's time to chill. It's time to go inward and work this thing out within yourself and make your peace. If she don't want you to see your children, there's a better way to fight her. Love her enough so your kids can see that no matter what, your mother can't hurt me. We broke up. It's over. But we can love you. Just learn to love her where she is. I know it hurts. I know. I know it's hurting when somebody don't forgive you. And who knows the things y'all done shared in the dark. And how is that young, but see, he's just a young man. How you going to lay in another man's bed, in a man's bed, where he used to sleep, or lay in that with that woman where he just, how you feel comfortable? That's just youth. You don't want to flaunt that. You act like you got something precious. No, sweetie. No, that's surgery. And after having at least 2 of them kids, I'm just saying, don't believe the hype. She's too old for you. She got too much experience. And if I was your mother, I would be totally against it. Not because it's a Kardashian, but because I wouldn't want my son that has no kids to bring home a woman with 4 kids and been married 3 times. Or maybe 4. I would be angry. And I would tell my daughter, don't force me. I wouldn't like it. And if that's your life and you choose to live it, well, live it. But I don't know. I would have a hard time digesting that. Well, anyway, that's what it's all about. So, yes, this is a family that's divided. They had a divorce. It's the right thing to do. It's really, when you look at it, it's really basically that this is basically a lot of swords. This is a lot of fighting here. Swords, 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 swords. So this is a lot of air. This is a lot of air. So right now, this is mental. This is psychological warfare. There is no real fighting going on here. There is nobody hitting or anybody going to hurt. There is no violence here. The only thing I see is money. That I see on the side of Kim, that money is a big deal for her. Because remember I said this side was Kim, the left side was Kanye. This is my left and this is my right. And as you see, it's about giving of the kids. She favors some more than others. She probably will never admit it, but it's understandable. She have her favors out of her kids, and she do one for more than she would the other. I'm just saying that, whatever I'm saying, I stand on that. Kanye sees everything, but he feel as though his voice has been taken. He feel like a fool. He feel like I don't have no say. And you know what, Kanye? You keep on doing what you're doing, and you won't have no say. You need to be quiet. And stay, don't even talk about her no more. Do what I do. Well, you can't do that because you got kids with her. Just think of it. Say I ate the green fruit, the apple, and I bit into a worm. Spit it out and keep it moving. With all that money, you should never be unhappy. And I know. But money can buy you happiness, even if it's for a couple of hours. I'm just saying. I wish you the best of luck. I know I said I wasn't going to read, but I just had to read on Kanye and Kim. I hope that was a good read. It was for me. And, Kim is in your face. She's happy. She happy. She glad she out of that. She like, I'm out this. She dropped the mic. She happy she out this. He must have been hell to live with. I can't imagine. Not anybody can live with someone that's bipolar. It's not for everybody. Well, now she knows. Well, that's it. I should have called it the Kim and the Kanye hour. But anyway, that was my news. I got caught up. Thank you for listening. Thank you, my clones. Please subscribe, and thumbs up me. Thank you for all who's joining my page. Thank you so much. Thank you for all my crones and all the little chickens and all the people that look at me and hear what I have to say. Thank you for coming into my world and sharing my reality. I thank you. Have a good night, and the old crone will be talking to you tomorrow. TGIF. Peace. Ciao.